Okay, it's time for a new pickups video, and as you can see, it's of the Blu-ray steelbook, The Karate Kid from 1984, and stars Ralph Macchio. There was obviously they did make a couple of sequels after that, and I think they did another one, a fourth one, but it didn't involve the Daniel character. And for those of you who are watch a lot of the streaming services, you will know that there's also a spin-off series called Cobra Kai, which features quite a lot of the characters from the original Karate Kid franchise. There was a 2010 remake which starred Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. The films are almost totally different. We've got this steelbook here. If people are interested, we'll probably do a video on this. I think I did have this as a normal vanilla Blu-ray, and then they were selling this off in HMV many years ago, dirt cheap. So I just picked this up. So we'll do that. So again, I picked this up from my local CX for £3.50 on their website. And when I checked, it did say it was available for at least £10. The condition of it, it's got a few dents in a lot of the places of it, but other than that, it's in pretty much good shape, especially the artwork. It's kind of ironic that the Daniel character, played by Ralph Macchio, that he's not on the front of the actual artwork of the actual steelbook. But yeah, funny story was, it was a bank holiday over here in the UK, and I don't know if people know what bank holidays basically. They have a few bank holiday Mondays throughout the year, and this is the last one in August, and that pretty much means that everybody gets a day off work, although some shops now do open on bank holiday but at reduced hours. So anyway, I went to my local CX. Again, I've talked about being at the right place at the right time. I had this for £3.50. So I picked it up. Again, when I looked, I knew it had a few dents in it, paid for it. And when I got home to check out the disc, unfortunately to my surprise, this obviously being the 1984 Karate Kid movie, this had the 2010 remake Blu-ray disc put in there by mistake. And by the time I realised what happened and was going to try and go back to my CX, it was unfortunately closed. So I went back there the next day, early morning, explained to them what happened, that they'd been given the wrong disc. One of the person there served me, funny enough, the same person served me this the day before, didn't quite understand, and I was explaining to him that obviously that there's the original 1984 and then there's a 2010 remake, and then his colleague said, yeah, he's right that obviously that there was a remake from 2010 starring Jaden Smith and the son of Will Smith and Jackie Chan. The guy obviously I don't think knew that there actually was a remake, and then they just changed the discs over. So yeah, and so I managed to get it all sorted out. Now again, as I said, this was for £3.50. Now although the case has got some dents in places, what kind of made it worthwhile for me picking up, because I've seen it in some places still quite expensive. It's a pretty, I do like the actual artwork of the steelbook, and it's also a great movie. And lastly, I don't actually own the original Karate Kid, whether it's on Blu-ray or even on DVD. And when I watched it in the past, it's whether it may happen to be available on terrestrial TV, or obviously many years later on streaming services. So I've even actually watched this in years, although I do remember the movie. And as I said before, they did make Karate Kid 2 and Karate Kid 3, and I think there was a spin-off, I think featuring, if I'm correctly, with the actress Hilary Swank in the lead role in it, and the same guy playing Mr. Miyagi in the same role, but obviously in that particular movie. And obviously we eventually would get the Karate Kid remake with Jada Smith, also the son of Will Smith and Jackie Chan, and obviously the spin-off with Cobra Kai. I did hear that they're supposed to be working on a new Karate Kid movie, and Ralph Macchio is supposed to be involved in it. So I don't know if it's going to be another remake again, or if it's going to be like a continuation from the movie and the original movie and Cobra Kai. So I have no idea. So keep a lookout for that in the near future. Again, what I do like about the steelbook is that I do like the art on it. It's one of the ones where they've painted the actual characters in there, and it does have their exact likeness on the designs of the actual steelbook. As you can see, unfortunately, there's a dent crease there. I don't know how much I'll be able to sit there and get this out, because again, I don't want to do too much damage in it in trying to repair it so I go too far in it, that making it worse. And when it comes to the spine, that's actually pretty good. So that's pretty cool there. And underneath there, that's not too bad. There's a little dent here. As you can see, that dent there, as you can see it. And then here, that's where you can see a lot of the dents where I've tried to bend it back into place. And I have to do a little bit more work. I'm trying to put it back, but it actually was a lot worse, but I've managed to improve it a little bit. So when you close it out, it's actually a lot more flatter than what it was before, but I'm going to try and see what I can do without overworking it. And then at the back, and that's where you can really see the dents, where there's one here, one there, another one there, another one there. But for £3.50, I can't complain. And as I said, I don't actually own the movie. And believe it or not, when I've checked online to see how much it would cost to buy even the Karate Kid movie, the first one, just the normal Blu-ray, this is actually cheaper, funnily enough. So I can't complain. But yeah, I'm going to see what I can do to try and get most of these dents out. But obviously I know I'm not going to get rid of all of them. I don't know who the original person that actually owned this, whatever the way I don't know what they've done, but it's like they've been using it as a frisbee or something. When I use these things here, obviously we'll kind of reopen it, some of the tools here and there. Is it antiviral mobile device wipes? I use that pretty much on all. If I'm buying a second-hand video game or DVD or Blu-ray, what I tend to do is I give them a good wipe down, and you wouldn't believe the amount of dirt that you actually remove from this. So see what we can get from here. Gives a quick wipe down from the back. Again, it's actually a really good steelbook with actual design. And then we'll give the back a wipe down as well. And there we have it. But yeah, I'll have to do see what I can do. But again, as I said, what I do not want to do is overwork in trying to get the actual creases out and end up making it work or end up, damaging it. So I'm going to do the best I can, but pretty much happy with it. We'll open this up. Does come with a digital code, which I know it's expired. It's going to be useless. And then, as you can see, you've got the disc on the right hand side, which is great that now that I've got given the right disc. And it comes with this little thing with Breaking Bad, the limited edition steelbook, exclusive printed by Ralph Steadman. Now I do have I remember I do have one season of Breaking Bad as a Blu-ray steelbook. People are interested, then I will do a video on that. I've yet to watch the series. Very far behind, so a lot of catching up. There's no, by looks of things, there's no artwork on the back of the actual steelbook itself. Let me give this a quick old wipe down as well. I know that there is a way in some of the professional steelbook owners, I've seen that there is a way of taking these apart, and you can actually take these apart and actually repair them. But also, I'm not completely confident in being able to do that. We'll take out the Blu-ray and see. It would have been, you know what almost frightened me is that obviously if they'd give me the Karate Kid, but give me the DVD version rather than the Blu version, I would not have been happy. The actual condition of it actually looks completely brand new, believe it or not. I'm kind of very surprised about that. There's no smudges or cracks or anything like that. Put the disc over there and give this a little wipe down as well. You see the amount of dirt. So when it comes to my steelbooks, my Blu-ray steelbooks, some of them I actually I've got plastic sleeves for them, which I got. I think you got like 50 of them, and then they were quite cheap back in the day of when you had sites like Play.com, and you could order these plastics. And I used to put a lot of my Blu-ray steelbooks in them, and look at the amount of dirt that we got off of there. Again, I don't know how some of the people treat their Blu-ray steelbooks, because obviously they're made out of metal and then they can dent very easily. It's different, obviously, when you order them brand new and then they kind of get, and then obviously they're not well protected and then they end up getting like that. So I put it back in there. Again, really cool. Obviously, this was rated 15 back in the day. I'm trying to look at the remake. Is actually a 12. It's actually a pretty good film. And I actually really kind of enjoyed it. Obviously, people are going to be more associated with, obviously, this movie, the classic 1984 movie, but which was kind of pretty cool. And we'll start to put everything back in there. But yeah, a really classic movie that we have. And yeah, I'm really, despite the damage that's on the actual Blu-ray steelbook, I'm actually really pleased with it, because as I said before, to buy the normal Blu-ray of this, it's a lot more expensive, even secondhand. So for $350 kind of worked out. As long as the disc is okay, it's fine. Again, there are some movies where I've got two copies where I've got the standard, where I've got the normal Blu-ray and the steelbook. And then the steelbook ones, the ones that I've got the copy of, I just keep them protected and then just watch the normal version of it. So those ones I keep in my collection. But the ones that obviously I've only have them as a steelbook movie, and well, if you got it, watch it. I did have, so similar thing happened when many years ago, where if people remember the movie Collateral with Tom Cruise. The first version, I had the Blu-ray of that, so the Blu-ray steelbooks of it, and that when I got it off the seller, they were showing it. I knew it was secondhand, but they were showing pictures of it as if it was in a really good condition. And when I got that particular steelbook, it was actually really dented, and I remember complaining to the seller, and I think they ended up giving me a complete refund on it, which was cool. And then later down the line, I did find a pretty much like new copy of the Collateral Blu-ray steelbook. So I've got two of them. One of them pretty much in brand new condition, and the other one dented. But I don't remember if I own it as a normal Blu-ray, or maybe as a DVD. I can't remember, but yeah. Sometimes you kind of take it. Sometimes especially when you're buying it from CX or an online seller, especially when you're buying them secondhand, you take your chances, because sometimes they can be in a really good condition, and sometimes they can have dents in it, and sometimes even with the dents, they can easily be fixed, and sometimes they can't be. Another movie I had, I think it was I think it was Fast and the Furious 5, or it may have been 6. And that similar thing, it had a really bad dent in it. It had a dent in the middle of the actual steelbook, so it was kind of bent. And again, similar thing, I complained. I think I got it off the base of that sub, and now they've renamed themselves now. I forgot what they call themselves now. And I got it for sell off of there, and I complained and said that the steelbook was bent in the actual middle. Again, I don't know if it was sent like that or during post. And again, they gave me a full refund on that. And then the added bonus on that was I was able to bend it back into its rightful position, and when looking at it, you would think it was completely brand new, and the dent was never there. So with that one, I was really lucky that I was able to bend it back and get it back to virtually 100%, and then obviously not even pay for it, because I also got it in that condition. So bear in mind that if you're ordering steelbooks, whether especially secondhand and even brand new, be wary of how some of these companies, whether you're buying it from online, how they pack it, because sometimes if it's well packaged, you won't have the problems of it being dented or spine slashes, as some people have had on their Blu-ray steelbooks. I know that's some of these they do in the past. And also, if you're buying Blu-ray steelbooks, off sellers, bear in mind obviously that they can show you a picture of it looking completely in really good condition, and when you get it, it either isn't like that, or it ends up being damaged during transit, And if it is damaged, then do complain to the seller. And, you know, you might get a little bit, they might even give you a little bit of a discount if the damage, you know, if obviously as long as it's not you that's caused the damage on these, you know, like particular items. But yeah, it's all well and how the item is packed for me. If it's packed really well, then you're not going to have that problem. Sometimes I have bought Blu-ray steelbooks where they have mentioned that there is damage to the actual item, so you can't complain when they've actually mentioned it. So yeah, I'm still pleased with the item, despite the little dents and across the actual Blu-ray steelbook. But yeah, I do like the movie and I do like the artwork. So that's the Karate Kid, the 1984 action movie Blu-ray steelbook. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this video, and please feel free to share with your friends and family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That will allow people to find my channel and content on the YouTube recommendation page. This is because of the YouTube algorithms that favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channel gets advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So again, that will help me find new subscribers to check out my content. Speaking of subscribing, if you already haven't, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you want to see stuff like this, whether it's Blu-ray steelbook pickups, old or new, my Blu-ray and steelbook collection that I have. Obviously, for example, this is one example. This is brand new. My Blu-ray and DVD collection, video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, comic book related stuff, whether it's comic books, old and new, or rarities, graphic novels, figurines, statues, food, drink reviews. I've done beauty products, whether it's facial washes, bath soaps, shower gels, stuff like that. Aftershaves I've even started doing. So there's lots more stuff that I'm going to be doing on my channel. You would have seen me do some Apple products, whether it's been Series 9 watch, the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I did an M1 MacBook Air from 2020, which was my brother's. I recently did the MacBook M2 from 2022, which was brand new. And that's been doing having very good figures, into viewing figures, should I say? So, thank you for that. I do have even accessories, whether it's mobile phone accessories like cases. I just recently done a case sleeve for my M2 MacBook Air, and accessories for the Series 9 watch. Which I've done, so you've seen tons of stuff like that. So yeah, there's tons of stuff, electrical goods, even done vacuum cleaners, the Vax ones that wash the carpet cleaners, so, and microwave. So yeah, I'm hoping to expand and do more other stuff in the future. So again, there'll be something for everybody on my YouTube channel. I also live stream on Twitch, but I don't have a regular set days and when I do, even because of health issues and other things that happen. So if you want to follow me on there, it's the same name as I have on YouTube. Just add the 76 onto the same names I have on the YouTube. I will also put the link in the description box, so you can find me on there. I'm trying to get affiliated in there so I can get certain perks, because when you archive video footage on there, when you're not affiliated, it only lasts for 2 weeks. They changed the rules from about a year ago, so it used to be a month. Now it's 2 weeks if you're not affiliated, and obviously you get other certain perks. So follow me on there. Most of the time, if it's not copyright claimed music and stuff in it, like Forza Motorsport, I then export it to YouTube, or obviously where it's all safe and then it doesn't get taken off. So that's kind of great. So again, follow me on Twitch on there. Also, on the rare occasion, I do live stream on YouTube, but it's mostly non-serious stuff, sorry, whether it's sports games, like I've been doing FC24. Obviously, I did get the EA Plays app, because obviously the EA games are on there, but I think I've only got it for another couple of weeks, so I'll do that for as much as I can. So it's going to be mainly sports games, beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, mainly platform games, mainly things that are not totally serious. So keep an eye out for my on the rare case that I do live stream on YouTube. Again, if you do miss the live stream, the videos will be available instantly once the stream's off, so you can watch it to your heart's content when you have the time to watch it. So Yeah, even if you do miss the live stream, it still will be available for you to watch. Anyway, just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.